Good night and welcome to another episode of Reason with Ashleigh-Ann Mott. I'm Ashleigh-Ann Mott and I'm here live broadcasting live from Kingston, Jamaica. I'm here with little Makeda. So if it is that you do hear noise in the background, a baby noise in the background, then just know that she is a part of the conversation. As you come in, please tell me where you are connecting from. I am connecting from the beautiful city of Kingston, Jamaica, right? Originally from Montego Bay, so big up all the people from Mobay and people joining us live from Montego Bay. I must say I'm very grateful for this platform, and if this is the first time that you're watching The Reason with Ashleigh, see, she kicked the camera already. If this is the first time you're watching The Reason with Ashleigh-Ann Mott show, it is a weekly show that I do on Jamaicans.com Facebook page, where we as Jamaicans discuss current affairs. You know, the reason for this show, we know that there are so many Jamaicans overseas, also in the island, who would want a platform to share their views on what is happening in the country on a weekly basis. Well, this is the show for it, right? So as you come in, just tell me where you are connecting from. You see the caption already, you understand? I'm a journalist and this is exactly what I do. So let me just pop up the live on this device so that I can right away see your comments. And Karen is in the building. And Karen, much love to you. She says good night, T-Dot. I think T-Dot stands for Toronto. So Toronto in the house. And we have Wesley Campbell saying me is from country. Okay, Makeda, where are you from? Where is a country? What you mean? What you mean country? Because Kingstonians have a style for people who live, Jamaicans who live outside of the four corners of Kingston and St. Andrew. Let me continue the show. And Karen said, which country exactly? Sandra says, from Brooklyn. Thank you for joining. If this is the first time that you're watching my live on Jamaicans.com Facebook page, I am a journalist for 6 years, right? And I have been broadcasting on this platform for, I think, at least 2+ years. I think we reached a 3-year mark now, but I have to check back. So we are talking about the recent spike in the utility bills, Jamaicans utility bills this month. I said this month, but you know, doing the research, talking to other people, this has been going on for more than 1 month. And even speaking on my behalf, I have been receiving increases in my bill, like drastic too. What may I say drastic? It started with like a 50% increase, then it moved to 60, and then I am now at 100%. So I am paying 100% more than what I usually pay before COVID. And granted, I've been living in Kingston for at least 10 years now. You understand? So nobody come for me and I say, oh, you know, it's summertime and we need to talk about it. I want to know if there are any Jamaicans who are living in the island right now, who can relate to what is happening right now. I want to hear your thoughts. Very important. I would love all of you. Just go ahead and click that share button at the bottom of the screen so that your other friends can join the conversation and we can really thrash it out, right? I must say, I am not pleased with how the utility companies are reacting, because I saw me feel like they might be reacting to the to consumers' concern about their high bills, right? I do not appreciate their reactions, and I'll tell you why I say that. So I'm jumping right into it. Recent spike in the utility bills of Jamaicans. This month we're talking about June bill, you understand, but you have people complaining about April, May, June, right? But we're talking about June bill, and the reason I brought it up, we've seen more complaints. I was scrolling through my on Facebook, and if you see them, please tell me what and if you are one of those persons, tell me if it is that you could use that money that the extra money on your bill and when I say your bill, your water bill, right, and your light bill, if you could use that money to do something else, what would it be? For me, I could go and book into an Airbnb, one of those nice bed and breakfast for a night. I could literally do that. That is why I say it's 100% increase, right? I've had friends who tell me, say, look here, I could have go take out one stove. Another person said, look, I could go stay in a hotel. And I am not making light of the situation, but it is a serious concern. So of course, the utility companies in Jamaica, as well as our regulatory body for utilities, have acknowledged that a lot of consumers have been, and customers I should say, have been questioning why is it that our bills are so high. And I have went ahead and done some research, you understand, in addition to what I've been following in the media recently, and these are the reasons that they're saying why your bill high. And we can discuss it, you understand. The first and foremost, they're saying more people are at home because of COVID. And let me tell you something, that is true. More people are at home now. The government is slowly making steps to reopen the country. You understand? More people going out. They're loosening the restriction on movement. You know, curfew hours are reducing. Yeah. We get all of that. So, but it's a slow thing. It's a slow and gradual process. So we still have a number of Jamaicans spending a significant number of hours at home. We acknowledge that. So of course, we go pay more for utility. All right. So if it is that that is a reason, I can understand and appreciate that. But to me, that does not explain the 100% increase. Let's move on. The other reason they gave us is that, before I even go to this part, the other reason is that there may be leaks. So for water, I told you, should probably try to do something. So this is something that I've heard from customer service people as well. You have to check your premise to ensure that there isn't any leakage. You understand? Ensure that your water meter is recording the right amount of consumption. Ensure that there isn't a pipe that needs to be fixed and all of that, because that can account for the increase. All right, we get that too. You understand? And I encourage you, if it is that you're one of those Jamaicans who are affected, take them the steps too, because I'm gonna tell you my experience trying to seek some answers to why my bills are increasing, right? But as a customer to another customer, but check that first, right? The next thing or the next reason that they have given as to the spike in the utility bills is that, and this is coming from the corporate communications manager at the National Water Commission, Mr. Andrew Cannon, and he said there is an increase in the foreign exchange, electricity rates, and the consumer price index. Now look here, people. You see people, the experts on foreign currency and foreign exchange, and so on, to jump in and tell me if it is that. Explain to me how that works, because we're already seeing increases. We are seeing increases in the cost of goods, the cost of services during COVID, during these COVID times. Foreign exchange, electricity rates increased too, and here is the increase too. According to Mr. Cannon, it is up. It was 0%. You understand? It is up now by 6.73%. You see, I have a problem with that, you know, because you see, when you say that to me as the layman, you have to break it down and explain to me exactly what you mean. I want to read some of your comments. Hi ZZ. ZZ says, same here in the US. My electricity bill has been extremely high. That extra money could have bought me a ticket to your Jesus. That is how much you're paying? Wow. And plane ticket, look here. Plane ticket not cheaper? COVID not change no price of plane ticket, you know. No tell me. Because I'm sure I'm sure a number of you trying to book tickets to come home. Wesley says one fridge. Wesley also says all me have plug in all me have plug in a one fridge. And my bill is $8,000. So what were you paying before then? Because alright, as I tell you, it is just, I can't understand how, alright, we're staying home. Yes, we're not on the road as before, you know, where most of us are working from home. But how do you explain, like we have some hoteliers who tell us that we don't have nobody in the place. We do not have any occupants in our hotels. And we are paying thousands, hundreds of thousands in electricity and water bill. I can't understand that. Can't understand that. Another thing, and I have to bring it forward. So if it is that you're following the story, you would have seen where the Jamaica Public Service, JPS, right, took a very defensive stance or approach, I should say, to all the tweets that they've been receiving about the high electricity bills. And I'm going to read for you exactly what they said, because you see, I like to get things straight, you know. I like to get it clear and straight and say it exactly how I see it. Now, this is what they said. Losses incurred, and this tweet was made on July 1, you understand, so just a few days ago. Losses incurred due to illegal activity, meaning T-Flight, is shared between JPS and all our customers. Unfortunately, a line item on the JPS bill is not reflective of this specific charge. You see, I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that, because if it is that you're going to bill me for somebody else, or well, for your losses, and not inform me, alright, so one, you they bill me because you they lose. Me I pay my bill. So you are billing me because you're losing. One, I don't understand that. Next thing, you are billing me because hold on. Yeah, so you're billing me because you're losing, and you also did not make me aware that that is included, that's a line that is not accounted for on my bill. To me, that's corruption. And I don't know if anybody else agree with me, but come on now, that don't sound so right. If you're just joining the live, I am Ashleigh-Ann, and this is Reason with Ashleigh-Ann. Today we're talking about a serious topic, you know. You understand? We are talking about the recent spike in the utility bills of Jamaicans. So many Jamaicans have lost their jobs in the whole COVID times, you understand, because due to the pandemic. And we continue to be faced with high prices. And now the high prices, high costs have been transferred, or shall I say, the utility companies then pick up storm with the prices or the costs or charges on our accounts. And we're seeing where Jamaicans, commercial customers, residential customers are paying over 100% more, or if not over 100% more. And to me, that's just ridiculous. That is just ridiculous, because I can't without a clear explanation, I can't understand why it is that we're paying so much, right? ZZ says, so they're encouraging the theft then. That's a good way to put it. Oh no, Ann Karen said that. That's a good way to put it. If it is that you're going to charge me for the theft, the losses, that's how you describe it. Losses incurred as a result of illegal activity, electricity theft, right? You are going to charge a paying customer. What are you saying to these customers? And let me just say, I was watching the Jamaica Public Service live on the matter, and they basically explained that, okay, we understand your concern, and a lot of people have been asking how much more are we paying for electricity theft. And the public relations manager explained that electricity theft, right, accounts for 27, hear me now, 27% of the charges, right? 7% of that is absorbed by JPS, and guess how much we pay? Somebody comment below. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that, especially because it's not a line item. I think we need a discount. So let's also discuss the other reasons, because I'm not through with the reasons. As I tell you, I've gone through what the response is, especially the response given by the Office of Utilities Regulation, of course, who have said that they are launching an audit, right? And the report of that audit will be made available publicly mid-August, right? To me, it is overwhelming. Remember now, there are so many Jamaicans who are displaced because of COVID-19. There are so many Jamaicans who were already displaced. So you tell me, say you want beat with, we're down already now, you beat when we're down? I have a problem with that. I really want to share some of your thoughts, right? Let me jump over to the comments. Alright, Janice is saying, so the honest ones have to pay for the crooked ones. You see, I don't think that makes sense. Ivan says, Sally Roberts, me not watch her, just peep and gone. Oh, you're not watching me? I want to know what was that comment about. Alright, just keep your comments coming in terms of the way forward, because you see, regardless of the, and I appreciate the advocacy, I appreciate us talking about it, but whether or not we want to accept it, these are current charges on our account. So what are we going to do? First thing, we're going to query. You understand? We're going to query it. And I promised that I would explain what I did. So I have reached out to the National Water Commission and the Jamaica Public Service, both of which explain that they'll be conducting investigation. I have an issue with NWC now. Let me tell you why. Because my area, we do not have regular supply of water, right? And the field officer who was supposed to come and conduct the investigation on my water meter, who was supposed to conduct the investigation, when he got here, his explanation was that, oh, there's no water on the property, so guess what? Investigation cannot be done. So I'm like, hold on, wait. Your company provides the water, right? You are coming to conduct an investigation that requires water to be on the premise. Remember saying, no, your company provide the water. Why you come when no water is here? I don't get that. Okay, Makeda don't get it either. So I have a major problem with NWC, something that I'll continue to follow up. But that's another thing. That's something that we have to do as paying customers. We have to follow up and query these things. It has been made public that there is a line item that is missing from our bill. You understand? That same 20%. We need to follow up and get some answers from the Jamaica Public Service regarding that. The next thing that we can do, and it's something that I'll be implementing we're in the new month, in July onwards, conserve. If you don't have to use it, don't use it. You don't need the lights on, don't keep it on. You don't need some electrical appliances on, don't have them on, right? As best as possible, conserve and encourage your families to conserve. I'd love to hear what the other thoughts that you have to share with me. I just want to ensure that I have covered Yes, I think I have covered all the reasons. I am flabbergasted. I cannot believe that while I understand that COVID-19 is going to bring a lot of hardship, a lot of losses, right? I don't think that we should be putting Jamaicans in such a... What happened? Oh, you want to protest too? That's right. I don't think we should be putting Jamaicans at such a disadvantaged position. We're only sinking each other even further. And for those customers, and they're not even customers, for persons who are not regularized, right? Come on, man, have some conscience. You have paying customers who have other bills to pay, families to feed. Don't bridge their life. Don't bridge them water. And this is not, and I want to make it abundantly clear, this is not a downtown thing. This is not an inner city community thing. You understand? This is a Jamaican thing, because believe it or not, there are Jamaicans in other parts of the country, quote unquote, uptown, who are bridging light. I don't know any other way to put it. You understand? So let's not label this problem as an inner city problem. I think that would be gruesomely unfair. You understand? Or grossly unfair. Zizi says she's so cute. She's voicing her concern as well. Alright. Johnny says, true thing we need to consider. We need to consider, because if it is that we can implement different practices, different energy consumption practices, right? I thought of that. Yeah. If we can think about that, then we can, when the next bill comes, say, hold on, I wasn't using the washing machine so often. The fridge, as a matter of fact, I know for some people their fridge their refrigerator must stay on. I was learning about this technology which allows them, as long as the fridge is, it basically can power on reserve energy, right? So let's see if we can look through the options. Let us continue to press the utility companies to give us the answers. And look here, to the energy experts. You see the energy consumption experts. You see the engineers. This is the plumbers. This is when we need you the most. We need your guidance. Jamaicans, we are going to make it through this pandemic, you know. We are going to make it through this pandemic. You understand? I know some of you aren't in the island, but you have family members in the island who you are taking care of. You understand? So this problem, while it doesn't directly affect you, indirectly or in some way it does affect you. Please educate your family members, right? I won't be here for much longer. I do encourage you guys, continue the conversation with me on Facebook. I'm Ashleigh-Ann Mowat. I'm over on Instagram to A-Mowat, and I'm also on Twitter at A_Mowat. Follow me on YouTube. Just before I go, and I must give thanks to Jamaicans.com to facilitate me every single week, right? I am opening, well, I've already started a media internship program. So if it is that you are interested in just, you know, acquiring some skills that could make you marketable in the media industry, please go ahead and send me a message on my Facebook page or my Instagram, and I can give you more details. All right, until next time, live in peace and live in love, and take care of yourself and take care of others, and come reason with me again.